Peace and power. I am back. I am back. I'm back. I'm here just reading this book and baby, it's kind of interesting. I am here on chapter 6. Yep, the tax season man. Chapter 6, the tax season man, okay? So we are reading 41 Shades of Men and we are on chapter 6 already. And I don't know. I might just stop at chapter 10 because it is 41 types. They so short, but I don't know. Whenever I get sleepy, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, we've all heard about the tax season, man. So I can't wait to see what this says. I don't know. I don't run into a bunch of hobosexuals or anything, so I'm grateful. But we're gonna see what sis is saying on here. We're gonna go ahead and keep on reading this book because that's what we're doing. Now, chapter 6. The hardest thing to understand in the world is income tax. And that was a quote by Albert Einstein. Now, this man needs no introduction. If you have a job, chances are you will be dealing with taxes in one way or another. As you are aware, there are many males who do not have employment. During tax season is when the males heavily seek out women who have employment and are getting a tax refund. For many women, this means a large lump sum of money that an average male cannot get his hands on legally. This one is commonly known in the urban communities. These males approach women who have low self esteem or those who they see as easy targets. They typically deal with women who are heavier set. This works very well if he is well endowed and attractive. They have to somehow appeal to the woman that allows him to finesse her out of her tax money. Typically, it's telling a woman all that she wants to hear and sometimes giving her a gift or a Trojan horse that she buys into. Then he gives her mind blowing sex to cloud her judgment and finally begins to paint many fantasies about making more money with the lump sum of money. Now, I remember a Facebook video that went viral some years ago. The guy was secretly recording a woman he was dealing with. She had just gotten her tax money and he asked her for a couple $100 and spoke a bunch of fairy tale emotional game to her. Once she gave him the money, he walked away, exclaiming, "Stupid, dumbass bitch." My advice: do not give males your money, honey. That's horrible. Shout out to the sister who this happened to. Baby, that's horrible. Okay. Fortunately, my grandma taught me. And so I ain't never ran into a dude that was trying to get my income tax. And I done been heavier than this. Even if he tried, that just wouldn't work with me. It's like, sis, why would you give him a couple of $100? And then he walk off cussing you out? And see me, I got that 380. Y'all see that red, white, and green? Baby, he deserved a couple of bullets at his feet. You get what I'm saying? Make him dance. I'm not condoning violence, but baby, don't try it. Don't try it, okay? So, how I got into reading this book this season for me is hard. Sometimes I suffer with mental depression around Capricorn season. I have been crying since January started. And so I talked to my mentor and business partner, and he suggested instead of retreating, because I had deactivated my Facebook and stuff, he said instead of retreating, why don't you share on your platform what you're going through because other people going through it too. Shout out to everybody that suffers from seasonal depression. It is normal. You're not alone. I have not been able to cut off the tears, honey. They coming this morning. All this is slow because I was crying all last night. I went to sleep crying and woke up crying. And so I finally pulled it together. I went to work out and I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to his advice. And I decided to read the 41 Shades of Men. This book has went viral in my women's group that I belong to. And I'm like, you know what? I just started back dating. Why not read this book? And I'm gonna read the other one, The Five Components of Love, because I got Kindle for 3 months for 99 cents. Why not? Um, I'm new back out here. And so I need advice. My grandmother is no longer around. She is guiding me in, you know, here in spirit. But baby, your girl needs some advice. I got all these 34-year-olds in my DMs, and I just don't know. I don't know. I be like, you trying to get in and hurt me? Like, what you here for? And so I just advise all the ladies, if you are out here freshly dating, get you some kind of book or something, because you don't want to be out here on an emotional roller coaster. Okay, you don't want to be used up. We've talked about the hobosexual. We've talked about the virility validation man, the man that is trying to have more children, knock you up. We've talked about several different types, and this is stuff you need to know if nobody told you. She got 41 chapters of different personalities, and sometimes, it ain't everybody. But we all done heard about these income tax men. I've heard about them. I ain't getting them no income tax. Even when I was single, didn't have much coming. Baby, I ain't getting them no income tax, no man. I'm sorry. I got stuff to do. So the next chapter we're going to be on is chapter 7, the high value trick. Now, if I can be honest, I done ran into this one, okay? So we're gonna get into it. The next chapter, we're gonna leave this at 7 minutes plus. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I can't wait to read this chapter. Peace.